Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle and we are doing my 38-week pregnancy update. So if you're new to my channel, I am currently 38 weeks pregnant with baby boy number 3. And yeah, I actually just had my doctor's appointment today and I wanted to get this video filmed and out of the way because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have. So I am 38 weeks and 2 days today as I'm filming this. It is March 2nd. My first pregnancy was a scheduled C-section and I had him at 39 weeks and 1 day. And then my second baby, my water spontaneously broke at 38 weeks and 1 day, I believe it was, and I had him that day. So I have made it 1 day further than that one, but honestly I have no idea how long I have. So I wanted to make sure I filmed it today just in case and get it out of the way. This very well might be my last pregnancy update. Who knows? I'm not going to film the 39-week update until my doctor's appointment, which is 7 days from now. So I don't think I'm going to make it that long, but only time will tell. We will see. So my scale downstairs broke, so I didn't get to weigh myself on my normal scale this week, but I don't think it's broken. I think it just needs a new battery, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So I weighed at my doctor's appointment today and I was 168 pounds. So last week I said I was 167, so I did put on a pound. And that's a total weight gain of 33 pounds this time, which is the most I've gained in a pregnancy so far. So yeah, a little bit nervous with that, but I'm sure it's fine. The symptoms that I have been feeling, so I have been kind of on like a labor watch, and every little thing that I'm feeling, I'm wondering if it's like signs of early labor starting. So I've just been kind of like keeping an eye on everything, but I've been feeling nauseous. I don't feel nauseous right now, but there's been like the past couple days, I've been feeling pretty nauseous on and off. I've also been super exhausted. So I know it's like, in your third trimester, like, and especially like right before you have your baby, you get like a burst of energy, like for nesting. And I feel like I really haven't had that all the way. Like I'll have spurts of energy where I'll want to like do like some nesting, but a lot of the time I'm just exhausted and I don't want to do anything. So I've been really tired. And I don't know if that could be like my body like trying to conserve energy for labor, or if I'm like fighting a bug or something. I don't know, but I've been really tired lately. 2 days ago I noticed, was it 2 days ago? I think it was the night before. Yeah, so I filled my hospital bag yesterday. Because I was like freaking out that I wasn't even gonna make it to film that video, because the night before that, so what was that? Yeah, like 2 nights ago, I woke up to some like period like cramping, and I hadn't really had that too much before. Like I think it happened one other time for like a second, but it ended up like waking me up that I was having like period cramps and a little bit of a lower backache, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna be going into labor. And I hadn't filmed my what's in my hospital bag, and I haven't done like all this stuff. So I kind of like had a really hard time going back to sleep because my mind was just racing on everything that I still had to do. And I was like stressing me out really bad. But I did go back to sleep. The pain went away. I'm fine. Obviously I'm still here. There was no baby that was born yet. But yeah, so I had that happen, and it happened again. Was it last night? I felt it a little bit last night too, but then it went away for just like a second. That's another thing is like I was having, I mentioned in last week's video, I've been having like the Braxton Hicks contractions since about like 25 weeks. Since I stopped working, last week was my first like whole week off of work. They have slowed down so much. Like I still have the contractions and like I'm like uncomfortable, but since I've stopped working, like they have slowed down so much. So I think that had a huge play in it, is like how much I was on my feet at work. And I didn't really realize that. I mean, I realized it, but I don't think I realized how much it played into it until I like stopped working, and now I just don't really have them that much at all anymore. I mean, I said I still do have them, but it's like slowed down so much. So this next part is like TMI, but it's a pregnancy update, so like it's all pretty much TMI. But I feel like I might be slowly losing my mucus plug. I have noticed a lot more like discharge in my underwear. It's gross, but it is what it is. It could just be extra discharge. I don't know if that's like a normal pregnancy thing. Like I haven't really noticed that too much throughout this pregnancy. I know with my last one it happened like throughout the entire pregnancy. This one not so much. But it has happened, the past like 2 weeks, I've noticed it like increasing. So it could be like slowly losing my mucus plug. I know that doesn't really mean anything because some girls lose it like the whole thing like several times. Like it'll like regrow and you'll keep losing it. And other times you just like keep losing it like slowly for weeks. So like I know that's not like a sign that labor is coming, but that is something that I've noticed. And I've also been just kind of, I don't want to say even depressed, but I've been like feeling kind of down and just like really stressed out, to be honest. Like I feel like I'm not ready for this baby. I feel like there's still so much to do. But then I think about it, I'm like, his clothes are clean, they're put away. His bottles are clean, they're put away. Like I have everything that I really need. His bed is here. Like I'm waiting on my fiance to finish installing the car seat, but he's super last minute, and he'll probably do it as we're leaving to go to the hospital. It's gonna take maybe 5 minutes. Like it's not a big deal, but it's like stressing me out. But I don't know. I'm just really like nervous this time around. I think I was nervous with all of them. I know with my first one I was like terrified, but I think like my second pregnancy, my water broke at 38 weeks and I wasn't expecting it to happen. So like I didn't have like that period in time. Like I expected to have him like later. So I don't think I had like as much time to like sit there and just like stress out like about labor. It just kind of happened. But yeah, no, I've been watching a lot of like labor and delivery vlogs and like practicing like breaths during like labor and like what's in my hospital bags, like all these like pregnancy labor videos. And I think I'm kind of stressing myself out more by doing that. But yeah, no, I've been feeling really like stressed out and like nervous about labor. So even though this is my third time around, every pregnancy is different, and so far both of my last deliveries have been so different, and I feel like this one's gonna be different. You just really never know what to expect. But yeah, so that is pretty much all like what I've been feeling this last week. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I did have my doctor's appointment today. It was just like a quick checkup. She asked if I wanted her to like check my cervix. I said no this time, just because I don't feel like anything, like I haven't had like painful contractions to where like I feel like I've progressed in any way. And I know I was half a centimeter dilated last week. I'm most likely still half a centimeter dilated, and it doesn't mean anything because I know that I can literally go into labor tonight and that can all change really fast, or it could be dilated to like a 3 and I can stay there for the next 2 weeks. So like it doesn't really matter that much. So I opted out of it this time. I might change my mind next week if I even make it to next week's appointment. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't have her check me this time. She did say that he has dropped. So I don't notice it when I'm looking at my belly. I don't really, I don't know. Maybe I feel like he has dropped a little bit. But like looking at my belly, I don't see that he's dropped. I can't really like tell the difference. But she said, yeah, he's definitely dropped. So I know with your first pregnancy, when your baby drops, like you could still be like that for weeks, but it's, more likely, I'm not a doctor. Like this is just everything that I've heard like online. I've been watching so many YouTube videos, but a lot of people say, when it's like your second, third, fourth, fifth baby, like when your baby drops, like you're usually gonna have that baby like right away. So who knows? She said he has dropped. How did he drop all the way? I really don't know. I don't know what that means. I am expecting to have him sometime this week. How soon? I don't know. But I did mention to her that I wanted to labor at home as long as possible this time. And she basically said she doesn't recommend that because I am going for a second VBAC. And a VBAC is considered a high-risk delivery. And yeah, she said she can't tell me not to, but also she can't tell me that that's a good idea, and she recommends it because it is, she said it's like 0.5% chance of like, it's like 0.5% chance of your uterus rupturing. So it's like super unlikely, but if it does, it is a medical emergency, and she would prefer me to be at the hospital to be monitored, is basically like how she said it. But yeah, she said just follow that 4-1-1 rule, which is kind of what I plan on doing anyway. I don't want to accidentally deliver my baby at home unassisted. That doesn't seem like a great idea for me. I know some people do like doing that, and that's great for them, but I don't want an unassisted delivery at all. So that's about when I was like planning on going anyway, so that's fine. I did ask her how big she thinks he's gonna be, because she was my midwife with my last baby, and she mentioned that he felt like he was small, and he was what, 6 pounds 2 ounces, I believe, maybe 3 ounces, but he was my smallest baby. And so I asked her how big she thinks he's gonna be. Right now she thinks he's gonna be about 7 to 7.5 pounds. So my first son was born 39 weeks and 1 day via scheduled C-section, and he was 7 pounds even. So that would make this my biggest baby, which wouldn't be too surprising because I did gain the most weight this time. But it's making me second guess the clothes that I brought for him in my hospital bag. I only brought like the small clothes because I've only had small babies. So I'm kind of like going back and forth in my head if I should pack one bigger outfit just in case. Haven't decided that yet, but yeah, he might be my biggest baby. We shall see. And I'm trying to go unmedicated with the biggest baby. I don't know if that's a great idea. Who knows? I'll probably end up changing my mind. I know how I am. I'm gonna go into it with the intent to do a natural unmedicated birth, but I'm a crybaby with pain, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. So we'll see. But that is everything I have to update you guys on. Not much has changed. I just had my doctor's appointment, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my belly at 38 weeks. Alrighty, well that is it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't know if I'm going to have another pregnancy update, but I will see you guys next time. Bye.